This one is titled, My Ex Cheated on Me with a Guy She's Now Getting Serious With. Do I tell him? Hi, my name is Eva Joelle, and if you are new here, I'm the host of this podcast called the Little Big Sister Podcast. Please give the video a big like, a thumbs up, and a subscribe, and you can find us wherever you listen to podcasts. On to our first story. My ex cheated on me with a guy she's now getting serious with. Do I tell him the truth? I, male, recently found out my girlfriend of about a year and a half cheated on me. We were long distance for a part of it. She was moving back to her home country, and the plan was to stay together and visit each other a few times a year. I've been noticing signs for a while, so I asked her directly, several times over 2 months, whether we were still committed to our agreements. She said yes, every single time. It turns out she was seeing someone else the whole time and hiding it. This wasn't the first time. She cheated once before, and when we got back together, it was on her terms. Full honesty, monogamy, cutting off the other guy, she broke all of it. I've now ended things with her, calmly. Here's my dilemma. She never actually broke up with me before getting involved with a new guy. He knows I exist, but only through the lies that she has told him. She doesn't tell him I am her boyfriend, just the guy whose place her stuff is at. He told him that we didn't live together. We did the whole time, and even painted me as controlling and abusive, none of which is true. Now, the two of them are apparently trying to build something serious. Part of me thinks he deserves to know the truth, that she was in a committed relationship the entire time and lied to both of us. If I were him, I'd want to know. But part of me hesitates. I just ended it. She's already telling people I harass her, and I don't want to become the obsessive ex who inserts himself into her new relationship and basically hands her proof for the story that she is telling. I also wonder if reaching out just keeps me tangled in something I'm trying to move on from. So, do I tell him the truth, or do I let him go and focus on myself? And if you think I should tell him, how would you do it without making things worse for me? Okay, first and foremost, my guy, if you are truly trying to move on, okay? The grown adult me tells you, just move on. Don't tell him. He will find out like himself. Like in the day and age of social media, at the time of me reading this story is 12 hours old. Okay, so this is fresh off the press. And in the time of social media, to be completely honest, I think he already knows. You're telling me like you guys have dated for over a year and there's never been any form of like social media proof that, like you guys are together. There's like, they don't know anybody. Like she doesn't have any friends or family that have slipped up and been like, well, where is other boyfriend? Like, I just feel like it is bound to come out. And the thing about like when people are kind of like shitty people, they're always shitty people. And so it's like you dodged a bullet in this situation, OP, because she's just going to continue to do the same thing. She's going to continue to be crazy. She's going to continue to lie and say that you harassed her. And then when she goes and she cheats on this current guy with the new guy, she's going to say the same thing to anybody who will listen and believe it. Okay? And so grown adult me tells you like, leave it. Let it go, move on with your life, block everybody involved, and just feel the pain, feel the hurt, and move on. But petty me, I think petty me, if petty me was in this situation, petty me would have told you to tell him and to get your lick back, okay? Tell him and think of something even more conniving, but you didn't hear that from me. The top comment reads, you need to tell him. And then somebody else actually agreed and said, yeah, I agree. He needs to tell him the truth. It makes me all shy, but kind of excited thinking about the secrets coming out. But that's the thing. I don't think in this situation, OP should listen to Reddit because they want an update. That's all. They're like, yeah, tell him. We want to know how this plays out. People on Reddit are messy. OP, please, for the love of God, just move on, like find some peace and let crazy be by and gone, because what do you get out of telling him? Like, yeah, I get it. Like you would want to know, but like, she's not your business now. She's not your stressor. Let it go. This one is titled, I caught my girlfriend of 4 years having sex with someone in her car today. The last few months have been rocky and I have had my suspicions. So I went to Reddit a few weeks ago to see what everyone else's experience is and how they caught their partner. A lot of people suggested a voice activated recorder, and so I went out and got one. My 33 male, girlfriend 33 female, and I have not been intimate in a very long time. I have been on the couch voluntarily the last few weeks because we are not getting along. She got a work from home job a few months ago and I slowly started to notice a change in her. So I decided to put the recorder in the car in hopes of catching her admitting to her cheating to her friend. Today was her very first team lunch with her new coworkers. Weird. I've never had a work from home job where I've gone to team lunch. I quite literally have a work from home job, so I don't have to go to a team lunch. Anyways, they all met up at lunch, and that for sure happened because she definitely called her friend to tell her about the lunch. Well, when I came home, she was in pajama bottoms, and I thought that was weird. I decided to check out what the recorder had caught, and when I got in her car, I noticed all the windows down, perfume sprayed, and her dash cam completely taken down. I was kind of nervous about what I was going to find. I fully expected her to say something on the phone to her friend about cheating on me, and that was what I planned to get. But instead, I found a full 30 minutes of her screwing some guy in her car. Oh, I looked at our text for the day and she texted 10 minutes after they finished. I was wondering why she was extra happy today when I got home from work. There you have it, guys. It finally happened to me. Now I have to start all over again and try to keep a roof over my 12-year-old's head during the transition. This sucks. Oh my gosh. This is almost one of those stories where I'm like, I don't believe that it's true. And wait, before y'all get mad at me, the only reason I don't believe that it's true is because, like, who uses a voice activated recorder anymore? Okay, maybe I'm just Gen Z in the sense that, like, I would just think throw an AirPod in there and listen live, bitch. Like, that's where I would go. So a voice activated recorder is crazy, but these people are in their 30s. At the time of reading this is only 5 days old. And so for me, it seems a little weird that they automatically went to, like, voice recorder. Because even at, like, 33, like, you're not that behind in technology. Right? And that's the only thing about this story that is absolutely just insane. I don't think OP in this story was actually asking whether or not they were the asshole. But I would like to validate OP's feeling that he is not in the wrong. This absolutely does suck. Your wife or your girlfriend of 4 years is absolutely trash. And honestly, at the point where it was like, okay, now we're sleeping on the couch and, like, nothing has ever happened between us in a very, very, very long time, it was probably already time for, like, a divorce, you know? And that's the one thing about, like, marriage, where it's like prenups are good in marriages because you never know. People just grow and people just change, and the idea that, like, oh, like, you know, sometimes the ebbs and flows don't always work, and that, you know, maybe a prenup is solid because it's like you go in and you leave with what you went into, and then whatever you guys bought as a pair gets evenly split, ands if or buts, right? Because you never really quite know in situations and in life and just in love. Sometimes, you know, people fall out of love, and that's okay. And one of the top comments on here says, sorry that happened to you. Focus on cutting 100% contact and regrouping. You'll survive this betrayal and be better off without a cheater. Tell everyone she knows what she did. And OP gives us an update and says, her dad is the first person I called. Ooh, petty. If you know she's a daddy's girl and her dad's going to be like, I'm so disappointed in you, Sarah, then absolutely call her dad, because he needs to shame her a little bit. She should be ashamed of her actions. And OP continued to update us and said, he was the first person, and the comments automatically asked, like, what did dad say? Like, whose side was dad on? And he goes, well, I owe him money for a car loan, so I was really calling to say I'm out of here and this is why, and we need to figure out what I owe you independently. And he then later on and follows up and just says that like dad was speechless and didn't want to talk about her and what she did because it was just like too much for him. Rightfully so for dad, because it is weird to hear like, oh, I caught your daughter cheating on me in her car, 30 minutes worth of audio. Do you want to hear it? No, as a father, no, I do not want to hear 30 minutes of my daughter. No, thank you. So I understand why dad was like, yeah, no. We're done with this conversation. I'm disappointed or moving on. Here's what you owe me. Honestly, at that point, I'd be like, dog, don't even worry about the car loan. Don't even worry about the car loan, my guy. We figure it out. We'll figure it out. Pay back when you pay back, because I don't want anything to do with this. I don't. Anyways, that is the end of this week's video. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm really, really excited to have the video podcast back. Definitely expect the background to change because this wasn't even my original plan. I got scammed out of a few $100s on Etsy, but it's okay because life heals itself and life goes on and we're all gonna be okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up to subscribe, and a reminder that you can listen to this podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Chromecast, all of them. But I will see you guys next week. Bye.